Hey guys, Matt Ackerson, the founder of AutoGrow.co, as you may already know, broadcasting to you live with another Matt Hack video from beautiful Medellin, Colombia in my background. So, um, what I want to share with you today is some more original research. And what we tested this time is we were trying to figure out, and maybe this is something that you can relate to, where we're always trying to improve our open and click-through rates, and we're trying to find the best format and conventions to use that are just repeatedly going to get us a higher open rate and a higher click-through rate. Because if you can achieve that, then that's incrementally more people coming back to your website. It's more people that you're engaging with that are already in your funnel. They've already opted in to hear from you. And here's what it's all about. So here's the data. But first, actually, let me explain what we actually were testing. So we were testing email subject lines. More specifically, we were testing two types of email subject lines in terms of how we would format them. We tested casual case and we tested camel case. All right. So here's an example of casual case, where we would typically just capitalize the first word in the title of whatever it is that we were sending, whether it was an article or another Matt Hack video like this. So we would capitalize just the first letter. In this case, want to visualize your sales funnel? I show you how with a free tool. All right, and it's casual case because it's casual. The way that you would write an email to a friend, you're not necessarily going to use camel case, which is more formal and more clearly shows that it's the title of something, if you will. And so 35 examples of highly successful social media campaigns. The first letter of each word there, with the exceptions of certain, I don't know, I'm not a grammar expert, but I think they're called articles, like the word of would be the exception where it's not capitalized. 35 examples of successful social media campaigns. And so that's what we tested. And the results are really surprising. So let's take a look at what the data actually said. So we tested this, all right, so that it is statistically significant. We had more than a total of 300 clicks in each case, all right, and the averages came out to be significantly different. So for open rates, for camel case, camel case, think of a camel with two humps on its back, all right? Average open rate of 23% versus an average open rate of 15.7%, all right? Click-through rates were still, for the camel case, higher as well, but not by as much. 1.67% click-through rate versus 1.4%. And so what does that mean? Like in terms of the big picture for you, if this is something that you're going to do, well, if you go with the camel case format, according to this data at least, you would be likely to be improving your click-through, your open rate by up to 47%, perhaps better. And versus if we're going with the casual format, casual case subject line, you could be missing out on 27%, or rather 20% of clicks or 47% of opens. I mean, that's massive, especially if you're doing multiple campaigns over the course of a year. That's people that you're just not engaging with, potential sales lost, okay? So I'm really happy that we did this test because I think it gives you a great idea for something that you can change or tweak or stick with if you're already doing it. In terms of your subject lines. And one final note, I want you to take this data in particular. I encourage you to take it with a grain of salt because different audiences respond differently, depending on who they are and depending on the relationship and, how they perceive your brand. So it is possible, although, these numbers are pretty, I mean, there's a pretty big difference between them, especially with the open rate. that I would say, if you're looking for a starting point, go with the camel case, the more formal format to start. But I would encourage you to take this with a grain of salt because depending on your audience, if you have a more kind of casual relationship, if you're perhaps you're building it on your personal brand, you may really want to test this for yourself, okay? And you wouldn't think that such a small change would have such a significant impact, but apparently it really does, all right? So I encourage you, depending on your audience, to test this for yourself or go off this data and use it as a starting point to start getting more clicks and a better open rate, okay? So that's it for today. If you'd like me to consider answering a question in a future Matt Hack video, I encourage you, do leave a comment, do shoot us an email. I'll be happy to consider answering it in an upcoming video. If there's a certain part of your sales funnel, whether it's setting it up or you have a question about how we do ours, please write in. I'm really interested to hear from you guys. What are your challenges? And if I can help, and if it's going to help the rest of our audience too, I'd love to consider answering it. And further, if you want to build your own sales funnel and eliminate all of the guesswork, and you're just starting out, say that you're a beginner with this and you want to know, what are the different, levers that you can pull on, and how do you set up a sales funnel, which is going to give you, more time, more freedom within your business. It's going to put you in the driver's seat. And, you're looking for something that's affordable to help you get started fast. I encourage you to check out our Sales Funnel Blueprint product. This is one of our most popular products, and it's super affordable. It's designed to be that way as it's a good introductory online course for you to get your hands dirty and start benefiting right now. Whether you're an agency or whether you're a freelancer looking to level up your lead generation, or if you're selling info products online, this course can teach you how to do it, how to automatically generate thousands of fresh leads every month, as the headline says, without risking $1 on expensive ads, okay? So go ahead, I encourage you to check that out. And if you want to get daily Matt hacks like this in your email inbox, I encourage you to go to our website, go to the navigation, click on Matt hacks, and enter your email, and you'll get them, all right? So until next time, my name is Matt Ack in the Matt Hat, delivering you your daily dose of Matt hacks. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, keep hustling, stay focused.